Live. You can follow us at All Madden Gaming on Twitter. Also, at Watch AMG TV. And this is going to get a lot better as the broadcast goes on. Let me know how it sounds right now. Make sure my audio levels are good. Is it a little low? All right, what about now? Sound a little bit better? It's good now? All right, guys, getting everything settled, rocking and rolling. We got an AMG TV live broadcast today. Number one, Dallas Cowboys. They scored 3 points in their first game. What are they going to need a lot of tonight? Zeke Elliott, the running back, went for 121, but they only put 3 points on the board against the Los Angeles Rams in week one, and they were just suffocated offensively. Is it much better or is it great? Had my volume up, scared the hell out of me. All right. Is there any echo, anything going on? Everything sounds crystal clear. This is a new operating system that we're using. There's a lot of features on this that I'm going to be diving into as we get deeper into these broadcasts. We also have AMG TV, franchise focus, New York Jets coming up. We're going to be following Motors New York Jets throughout this entire cycle. Can he do it? Can he turn the New York Jets into a team that the Big Apple can be proud of? We're going to find out very, very soon. Sounds great. All right, Rusta Busta. All right, let's start the prime time over. Zeke Elliott, $121, week one action. Cowboys sitting at 0-1. Atlanta Falcons sitting at 1-0. So either the Cowboys are going to remain winless today, and the Atlanta Falcons will be undefeated, or they're both going to be split at 1-1. It looks a lot better for the Dallas Cowboys to score more than 3 points, but the only problem is the Falcons win against the powerhouse defense with the Seattle Seahawks. They put up 24. They beat the Seattle Seahawks 24-21 in week one. Tyree Action Jackson completely spread the ball out. I mean, a touchdown here, Hayden Hurst. A touchdown here, Julio Jones. A touchdown here, Calvin Ridley. Well, the Dallas Cowboys spread it out as well. Everybody got goose eggs across the board as they only got a field goal, and that came really late in the game. All right, let's move on. What are you guys' predictions in the chat right now? Let's get those out right now. Dallas Cowboys, Zeke Elliott's got to have a big game, but for me, that 0 on the touchdowns, that needs to turn into about a 2 or a 3 for them to have a chance tonight. Moving forward, Deion Jones. Defense was the name of the game against the Seattle Seahawks, and Russell the Love, Muscle Wilson, he kind of struggled a little bit early versus the Atlanta Falcons, maybe found his rhythm late. But when you look at the Seattle Seahawks team going against this Falcons defense, you got to wonder, how good was Seattle on third down? 75%. So there are some leaks in this Falcons defense that is quick and fast. They did force 2 turnovers from Russell Wilson. He was just 16 of 30. Those are both big-time positives, especially against a Dak Prescott who really just couldn't get off the ground in week one. Deion Jones had 2 sacks. Davidson had 2 sacks. Grady Jarrett had a sack, and the interceptions came on the outside of the ball from those cornerbacks. So this is a very tough Atlanta Falcons defense, and it's going to start with Deion Jones in the middle of the field. 4-5, commanding El Capitan on the defensive side of the ball. A lot of predictions in the chat had this being a blowout, but T-Jax told me he's going to score more than 3 points this week, and when he does, I'm going to take those 3 shots that I owe him. But if he doesn't, he's going to take 6 shots while he does have COVID right now. So we're going to see how it all plays out. A lot of action coming up. But let's go ahead and move forward. AMG Live, AMG TV Live broadcast number 1. This is going to be archived to our YouTube channel. We still got to get 100 subs on YouTube to be able to name our YouTube. It's going to be youtube.com/allmaddengamingcfm, hopefully. So let's get right into the game. But before we do, we're going to actually have to get into something a little bit better. We're going to have to get into the fact that Lip did an awesome video for us, and it's probably time to play that video. And here we go. Oh, you ain't supposed to see that. Let me get it all set up here.
All these guys sitting around here talking about what they're going to do. Hey, this is a show. Talk is cheap. You want to do something? Hey, we can do something right now. Hell, I'm 300 pounds too. What you want to do?
What you want to do?
Is there a man who has a chance to defeat the king?
All right, let's get right into the game here. Here we go. Nice pass underneath for the Atlanta Falcons. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat if I need to turn the game sounds up just a little bit.
A gain of 11 on the play.
I can. Let me see what TJ. Oh, let me turn this up a little bit. And the horn is back. A couple people in the chat said, looks like the horn is back. Absolutely. We're going to have a lot more features. We're also going to have some merchandise dropping tonight. You'll be able to purchase some T-shirts, hoodies, just with our traditional AMG TV logo on it. It should be pretty nice. I think it's going to turn out nice. Just waiting on the logo to come in, and we'll be able to create content on our merchandise site rather quickly with this OBS Prime. We'll have a whole website set up automatically for us. It'll tell us how much we profit on every shirt, and it'll give you guys an opportunity to support and rep All Madden Gaming, the newest franchise with the oldest commissioners. And we're going to become the best league in a very short time. Let go T-Jax in the chat. Dallas starts on the defensive side of the ball. You're going to see Rojo. He was traded over here from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's got a lot of juice. He's got the JUI. So this is a cover zero hero, and I almost marked it with my pen up there, but don't have that anymore. Play action looking. No pressure. Dropping back. Tyree Jackson, too much time, finds Julio Jones, JJ 11, down to the 24-yard line, slicing and dicing. The Dallas Cowboys defense, when you don't get pressure, that's what's going to happen. A lot of people were questioning that Tyree Jackson was not maybe ready. Was he ready to take over that position for Matt Ryan? Is he really somebody that this Atlanta Falcons should turn over the keys of the franchise and let him just drive the ball and throw the ball on the field? But week 1, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception against the Seattle Seahawks, one of the top defenses in the AMG. Let's see if that holds up today, as Jalen Smith's going to make a tackle in the middle of the field. Don't forget, guys, AMG TV presents Football Focus. We're going to be following the New York Jets throughout this entire cycle. And we're going to be able to dissect the gangrene on the offensive side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball. Expect for an episode coming up week 3 or week 4. And then we'll have AMG TV Live broadcast number 2 with probably about 3 or 4 new bells and whistles that we're going to be adding from OBS. I already got them in mind, and the streams is going to be completely improved. Let me know how the video quality looks. This should be 1080p at 60 frames per second. Calvin Ridley underneath, easy peasy, down to the 2-yard line.
Complete to first and goal, Atlanta.
Flair in the chat says angle route by the halfback, popular for this Falcon squad. We're also going to be adding, I'm calling this now. Let me see if I can mod you, Bananas. I don't know how to do it.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
Oops, wrong button.
Down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Disregard.
Brings up second and goal.
Brawler, no chance. Appreciate everybody showing up. 29 viewers watching. We're going to try to get that affiliate as quick as we can. This is AMG TV, AMG Live, broadcast number 1, hosted by myself. And this is how it's going to be throughout the duration of this time here, as that's into the end zone. Just a miss by 88 the Great. That's the first incompletion on the day for Tyree Jackson. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat. Is the quality good? The video quality output good? Is the audio good? I just have my internet upgraded and fixed, so Hopefully Dallas can hold a 3 here, 3rd and goal, even though 3 might be a little too much for Dallas. Falcons shredding the Cowboys' D like Swiss cheese. Very good, Darth Brawler. I never heard that before. That's a very unique saying. And up the middle, walking into the end zone. Rojo on the board. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. AMG TV broadcast number 125 is alive. Hey, what's 5 plus 2? 7. Pending this extra point, Rojo's putting 7 on the board, and it was all methodical. That's why he chose 25 as his number.
Lining up for the point after.
ATL 96 says quality and video solid. Looks crispy. All right, appreciate it. Should be 1080p, 60 frames per second. Here on All Madden Gaming TV. You can find us twitch.tv/All Madden Gaming CFM. You can find us on Twitter at All Madden Gaming. Also, you can find our AMG TV network at Watch AMG TV on Twitter. Make sure you're following all those accounts. And for those in the appreciate it, Gibbs. For those in the AMG PC, that's the Performance Center. Just give it some time. I know we're all figuring out how it's working. Eventually, by season 2, 3 of AMG, I expect the PC to turn into its own league, and we'll kind of play it by ear there. But that's obviously the goal, as we had with the grid in NBL. Yeah, the trade that the Atlanta Falcons made with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got Ronald Jones, O.J. Howard, so they got 2 skill position players, got rid of Keanu Neal, and a 3rd-round pick. And so far, it's really electrified this offense led by Tyree Jackson, who was really a surprise starter during the preseason. But once we got the preseason week 3, week 4, I think everybody around the league, all the personalities, the insiders realize, oh my gosh, they're going to start Tyree Jackson out the gate. And so far it's paid dividends, as they already got 7 points on the board as he just sliced and diced his offense down the field and let Rojo punch one in, as Atlanta's up 7-0 in here in week 2. Atlanta sitting 1-0 on the season. The Cowboys 0-1. 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down for the Dallas Cowboys. When in doubt, angle route to Zeke. Let's see if it pays off here. It's man coverage. He's over Zeke, and that's picked off. Nice interception there. 37 Allen making a big-time play, and that's going to be interception number 3 on the season for this Atlanta Falcons defense. And just like that, splash play at the AT&T Jerry World Stadium. XFL Defenders legend Tyree Jackson. Shout out to my wife walking in with a bunch of groceries, but being sneaky soft on the feet.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
2nd and 10 here for the Atlanta Falcons after a nice turnover. T-Jax might be in trouble. We do have a backup game. Those in the chat, let everybody know what our bonus game will be in case this game gets out of hand quickly. Pistol formation, dropping back, little cross drags action, looking on the right side, finds his tight end, right on cue. Nope, that's Calvin Ridley, excuse me, a little
Complete to Calvin
shallow
Ridley.
cross.
It's a gain of
Finds his way down to the 27-yard line. That's how you flip the field quickly if you're the Atlanta Falcons offense. And this high-octane hybrid offense, they're going to pick up the pace here on this side of the ball. They're going to keep it with Tyree Jackson. He's going to take a hit, but he holds on to the ball down to the 16-yard line. And that's the dynamic play you get at the quarterback position when you have number 1 under center, Tyree Jackson. He can run it. He can throw it. He can pretty much make every pass, and however the defense wants to give it, he can take it.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Falcons 7, Cowboys nothing.
At 32 viewers watching right now, appreciate it, guys. That's a big number. Appreciate that. This is our first broadcast here, All Madden Gaming CFM. If you want to join All Madden Gaming, you want to join AMG, go to daddyleagues.com/AMG, and then you can hit the join tab at the top of the page. It'll say join now. You click that link, it'll take you to the application page, and when you submit an application, you'll be sent up to our AMG PC. That's our All Madden Gaming Performance Center. Into the end zone for the second time today. It's just too easy. you look at the greatness of Ronald Jones, 2'5", stays alive, inside the 5, 2'5" might be the best halfback I've seen so far in the AMG. Because honestly, I've only seen a few, and it just seems like he's money every time. It's a go-ahead, punch it in, goal line run. Ronald Jones really stepped up his short yardage gains. The Texas Tesla, baby. Redemption in the chat talking. He's also making big plays on the field as he's running this offense. He's got his guys playing really well, and he's putting them in positions to succeed. Here we go, shotgun formation, Dallas, little draw. Zeke Elliott looking for room, finds a little bit. I mean, he didn't have that type of NASA space, but he definitely had a little bit. After keeping his feet churning at the line of scrimmage, he finds himself 8 yards. And a lot of running backs, you just don't see those type of holes open up, or you don't see your halfback kind of stay on his feet throughout that entire sequence. But Zeke Elliott, one of the best in the business.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
Go ahead, Juke. Yeah, absolutely. We just actually put this together fairly quickly. We're going to have our next AMG TV live broadcast number 2 around week 5, week 6. We're going to try to do at least 5 AMG TV live broadcasts throughout each season, and that doesn't include playoffs. That is just regular season, guys. And then our AMG TV presents Football Focus New York Jets. We're going to be trying to do 4 to 5, probably about 4 with the New York Jets and the success I think they're going to have. Probably 4 regular season games we'll cover, and then we'll go into the playoffs. But we're going to be following the New York Jets the entire cycle, and every playoff game will absolutely be broadcasted here on twitch.tv/All Madden Gaming CFM. Cam Nugent said this game's about to get ugly. Yeah. How did Bubba Sparks say it? Where's my man Porter? Is Porter in the building? Porter, how did Bubba Sparks say it? Eric G in the chat says, my girlfriend got one of those beds that you can lift the head or feet of it, and it's amazing.
Jackson's pass complete to Ronald Jones. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
There's a your mama joke in there. I'm not going to say.
4 yards on the pickup.
Because my wife's listening.
2nd and 6.
All right, here we go. Second quarter, 3:48 left. 2nd and 6 here for the Atlanta Falcons, trying to go up 21 on this Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, they don't settle for field goals here, but down he goes. Jalen Smith into the backfield. Big-time sack, 54. Takes Tyree Jackson down to the floor. 3rd and 12. Big 3rd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. This is an opportunity to get off the field and give your offense another shot to get going. And this is a nice field possession flip. If they can get off the field here, they're going to go cover 4. Little 3-man rush. See DeMarcus Lawrence there on the right side of the screen. Looking for pressure. It's not there. A lot of time when in doubt, out route finds Julio Jones, but that's not going to be enough. Great job protecting his sticks, and just like that, the Dallas Cowboys defense finally gets off the field without giving up points. I wouldn't go there for Troy Pollard. He's trying to find his way, banging and clanging. That's the Atlanta Falcons defense right now, just absolutely laying the lumber. Dallas Cowboys, 2:33 left. That's a 2-minute drill, so I guess it's time for some primetime music. We got to get ready for a Dallas Cowboys score. In preparation, I formation, Zeke Elliott in the backfield. CeeDee Lamb wide right. Mari Cooper to the left, outside, 26, 27, falling forward, 5 carries, just 11 yards. We need a big run from Zeke the Freak to close out this half and give us some hope here in Dallas, because the AT&T Stadium is eerily quiet right now, and you got to wonder. Draco gets some points here is a must. Quote it, put it on a t-shirt. It's true. Speaking of t-shirts, we're going to have merchandise here by the end of the night. Dangerous pass on the RPO, looking for 86, the tight end. Dak Prescott, 2 of 4, 15 yards and a pick. If you got him in fantasy, you're probably looking for a replacement right now. And I'm going to tell you what, this guy in Atlanta, Tyree Action Jackson, he might be your guy. If he's available for a trade, find him, get him, and never let him go. Nice pass underneath, finds Gallup. Going to pick up a first down. We're going to hit that 2-minute warning. If you're interested in joining All Madden Gaming, go to daddyleagues.com/AMG. Hit that join tab at the top. Don't forget to check out our rules on the rules tab on Daddy Leagues. If you have any questions, concerns, you can post them here in the chat. This man doesn't know. They don't know how to use Zeke in Dallas is what they're saying right now. Zeke's struggling. But, hey, let's put it back on the board. Last week, Zeke wasn't too bad. Look at this. 121 yards, 9.3 yards per carry. Zeke looked pretty good week 1. They only put 3 points on the board. Watch the press there on the left side. CeeDee Lamb. He doesn't get off. It's wise open. Wise open. Wise open. Zeke's got to see him. He doesn't see him, but down goes Zeke. Tunnel of vision as Sheffield chases down the Dallas quarterback. And, we're killing the music. It's not looking good. 3rd and 12. I mean, you had Y right there. Inside slot there on the left side. Naked. I didn't see AZ, but I'm going to take your word for it. I just couldn't get off Y. My eyes, I got tunnel vision on the open guy, and I was like, still open, still open, still open, still open, looking. Nowhere to go. Ball's out, fumble. This game's over like Rover 56 to the house. Easy peasy. Oh, Atlanta. ATL. Primetime action. AMG TV. Live. Broadcast number 1. Atlanta running away. But we know in the NFL, Atlanta gets a lot of flack for giving up big leads. But guess what? This is All Madden Gaming. This is not the NFL. I don't expect them to let up. Foot on the throat to the final whistle. That's the motto there in Atlanta. Eric G says T-Jax is just killing himself. Yeah, I think he's biting himself over that missed seam on the left side, but I think he'll get it together. It's a pretty open division there in the NFC East. I could see a 7-9 entrance into the playoffs from that division. I just wouldn't be surprised. If you want to join All Madden Gaming, we need a command join in the chat. We need all this kind of stuff.
Number 21, Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Someone tell me how I can add a mod here. Oops, a daisy. Middle of the field drop there for Amari Cooper. 1 target, 0 catch on the day for him. Appreciate the 31 viewers watching. Z-Star Under Oath, Cool Hand Juke, Slam Fist, Ric Flair, Motor, T-Jax in the building, Spongy, Rusta, Reezy, Bananas, Gibbs, Miller Thriller, Tout, Comrade Heavy, Nemo's in the building, Draco, Brad, Darth Ben, Captain Planet, AMG October. What's going on? AMG Patriots. Like to see the AMG signs as All Madden Gaming. We are going to have merchandise tonight available. And we're going to get a lot of things cooking. We're going to get some face shirts where it's just Banana's face on there, maybe with the word idiot on it, something like that. I don't know. That was a bad tackling sequence there for the Atlanta Falcons. Could have cost them a touchdown. Little deep dig on the left side, running that Y sail. You get that one-on-one man coverage with Amari Cooper, and he is just so great at creating separation at the breaking points of these routes. As Zeke really nowhere to go there, and that's going to make you burn your last time out. Looks like Dallas is settling for 3 here at the end of the half.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Cool Hand Juke says, yeah, I'm copping merch. It'll be out tonight. I'll have the link. It'll tell us the cost, and then I'll also know how much we're profiting on it. And anything that we profit on this merchandise is going right back to the AMG piggy bank. And you know what that means. Pizzas and subs for our man Eric G. Isn't it always that way, Eric? I know you're a working man now, but usually that's the way it goes, right?
51-yard attempt.
Yeah, how do I mod, Bananas? Help me out.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Cowboys 3.
The 0-1 Dallas Cowboys on the board now. They scored 3 last week. They might be done for right now, but we're hoping not. 21-3, start of the third. Dallas going to get the ball to start the second half. Hey, here's an opportunity. You come down, get a quick score. What do you think? What do you think, baby? Let me ask my wife. You get to 4 to 5 minutes, you put some points on the board. It's 21-10. You're only down 11. And she's nodding her head. She says, that's the move. You score quickly, you get a stop, you score quickly again, then another stop, you score quickly again. You're up now. You're ahead 24-3. It's that easy. It's probably better said on paper, better written on paper, and better said aloud than actually being able to be accomplished there on the field. But my wife's agreeing, so it must be right, because you've always heard one thing. When a pregnant lady speaks, she's telling the truth. All right, I'm gonna check my Discord now. My apologies, Eric.
Pass complete to Amari Cooper. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Here we go, 2nd and 2 for Dallas. This is good. They want to stay ahead of the third down. When you're the Dallas Cowboys, you look at the sequence of moving the chains. You don't want to get caught in those third downs because you are not a good third down team, especially when Zeke Elliott is struggling to give you 3 to 4 yards a carry. Has A, finds them. That's just a bad, inaccurate pass. And that was a good read by Dak Prescott, but you got to wonder, the release, setting his feet, he kind of rolls to the right side just a little bit, doesn't get his feet underneath him, and that causes that inaccurate pass. That's one he definitely wishes he had back. 3rd and 2, you got to hand the ball to Zeke here.
Number 21, Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. Chris Jones on to punt for the Cowboys.
All right. I got you, Eric. All right, looks like we got a little bit of a issue with the stream. Let me know if you can still hear me in the chat. All right, looks like it's on TJX's side then. Let me just try to refresh the stream for him. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with TJX's stream. We're going to just hold on here for a brief pause. Hey, it's a good time for me to get the mods in place right now. What else we need a mod for? We need to create some of these, as T-Jax is up right now.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
So if you guys get a mod, if you can set up some commands in the chat, that would be nice. Let me give one to Gibbs, too. Just give this 85. We're doing this all on the fly. This is a new stream, new program, new operating system. And we are back live here on AMG TV, live broadcast number 1. Looking back, Tyree Jackson over the middle. Takes a shot, interception. Second one of the season for Tyree Jackson. This is a nice return for Dallas, flipping the field. We talked about an early score in the third quarter, cut this game down to a 2-score game, making it 21-10 would be nice. My wife agreed. Dallas couldn't get it done. Stream went down. Stream comes back on. Interception for Dallas Cowboys, for the Dallas Cowboys defense, excuse me, as you get Wilson there, number 37, one of the promising young stud corners. Secondary players here for the Dallas Cowboys. Zeke Elliott up the middle. Nice tackle there by Deion Jones. We talked about him earlier, how good he has been on the defensive side of the ball. 2 sacks last week, a forced fumble, and a deflection. Doesn't get any better than that. But Zeke Elliott slicing and dicing.
the give to Ezekiel Elliott.
Q Bananas P is the last mod I'm going to do. If you guys can set up some how to join, command join and stuff in the chat, I appreciate it. If you can't do that, I'm just going to remove your mod, Bananas. Here we go, Dak Prescott, shotgun formation, Zeke to the right, hand up the middle. Nice job by Zeke Elliott, eluding the first defender, just kind of walking by him. And that's when he really starts eating yards against your defense, is when he's able just to use his fundamentals, great footwork, but he also just has that ability to just kind of slip by the reach, the arm tackles there for the defense, as you saw it right there. Shotgun formation again, trips to the left side. This is a handoff, a little base run, and Zeke's going to fall forward down to the 17-yard line, 12 carries, 40 yards. This is a guy that started off with 5 carries, just 11 yards. It seems to be picking up for Zeke as they're wearing down here on the Atlanta Falcons front seven.
At the 17-yard line.
Over the middle, touchdown, and that's Michael Gallup into the end zone, and the Dallas Cowboys find their way into pay dirt. And my wife, she's telling me if they just get it 20-10, she's a big Cowboys fan. She comes from it, now a Lions fan. She's rooting for these Dallas Cowboys right now, and I guess I am too, just a little bit. Let's go, T-Jax. Gibbs in the building. Shots up. T-Jax said he gets over 3. I got to do the shots. So I'm going to have to do 3 shots today, and I'm going to be an absolute tyrant around the house. I got the stepkids coming back tonight. It is not going to be an ideal situation for young kids to be a part of, because I'm about to get it hyped in here. You're going to see 3 shots of Gatorade. Oh, nice play there. Hayden Hurst. Defense gets a little aggressive there. Tries to go for the big-time splash play, turn the ball over, making plays. As this once again,
First down.
you look at Wilson, 37, already has an INT on the game. He tries to get another one on Tyree Jackson, but the strong gun from the big quarterback, number 1 here for the Atlanta Falcons, Tyree says, finds it to Hayden Hurst fairly quickly. Oh, there's a holding coming back, and he was beat. That would have been over-the-top touchdown for Calvin Ridley, but we got holding on the offensive line. Bring it back to the bottom of the map, as my man Weezy would say, 1st and 19. Yeah, she's a Lions fan. I'm just actually making up a lot of stuff just for entertainment value here. Yeah, it does hurt. 1st and 19, trying to get it back. Another crosser. Shocker. Ball's out. Got to pick it up. He does. Jalen Smith. Let's go, baby. Oh, man. Guess what time it is? This is this man's time. Zeke Elliott. Buck 21 yards last week. Only 3 points on the board. But now the Dallas Cowboys defense is giving the offense an opportunity for this phenomenal field position at the very least. You got to make this a one possession game. At least get a field goal. But I think Dallas, Zeke Elliott, momentum starting to shift. I think the Cowboys have an opportunity here to put 7 on the board. Wildcat. Troy Pollard's going to come in motion. Does he keep it? Does he give it? Hands it off. Troy Pollard looking, finding space. A little too much turbo there. As Collins unable to hold on to the DN. I mean, you go a little too fast. It makes it too blatant of a hold. You just kind of got to take your time, show some patience as a runner. Can we get a command join? Command AMG in the chat? Oh, no. Back foot. Looking. Oh, why did he just throw the... You got to wonder, why did he just throw the screen? I don't understand. I need my pen here. I need my pen back to kind of mark on the screen. Eric, you're going to have to tell me how to do that. Falcons are overrated. Porter, after the Seattle Seahawks went down, there's Mike Gallup again. Drinks on me. Touchdown. Dallas Cowboys. Wow. As some would say, this might, oh, they're going to go for 2 here. Zeke Elliott to the left. Troy Pollard to the right side. Let's see if Troy Pollard gets off. He's going to be looking CeeDee Lamb with the drag here. Looking. Got X back of the end zone. Instead goes to the other guy. When in doubt, why not? Just throw it into coverage. Michael Gallup has been the man of the hour. The man with the power. Number 13 feeling mean. That's another big-time score for Michael Gallup. The connection. Gallup to Dak. Or is it Dak to Gallup? Because I feel like Michael Gallup's making all the plays here once the ball's in the air. Wow. I sent you play-by-play instructions in your DMs. No, you can do it. You're a mod. You can do it right now. What are you talking about? I know how to add chat commands. I'm just doing it. Oh, is it a bot you got to add? Oh, I didn't know. I can't remember when we did it last time in NBL. Game Master says I tuned in just in time. No, you did not, because it was 21-3. Then all of a sudden, 15 unanswered. For the Dallas Cowboys here at the AT&T Center, rocking and rolling. We'll have a transition next time. We're going to have a broadcast probably week 5 or week 6. And we're going to do a AMG TV presents football franchise focus, New York Jets. Over the middle of the field, big time hit, still holds on to the ball.
Jackson's pass.
Wow.
Complete to Ronald Jones.
Did he not bring Jalen Smith back there? Did he keep him out?
First down, Falcons.
Yeah, that injury hurts, but it looks like he could have returned, right? Yes. Jalen Smith already with 2 sacks and a forced fumble and recovery. He held on to that. Yeah, that was a big-time catch. You got to look at your quarterback in situations like that and wonder why Tyree Jackson is essentially driving the ball into the teeth of the defense and putting his wide receivers at risk. But I guess when you know they got the strong arms, the Anquan Bolden-type hands, you drive it in there no matter what. Use your strong arm. Got to put Jalen back in. Undero says, I agree. Absolutely agree. Jalen has been the player of the game for the Dallas Cowboys so far, says Ric Flair. Completely agree. 36 viewers watching right now on our path to affiliate. Appreciate everybody checking us out, coming out. Just trying to grow the channel here and put on it the best possible programming for you guys inside the league. That's what it's about. The 32 users that are a part of All Madden Gaming. We got to make this full immersion experience one of a kind. Throw on the run. Oh, that could have been picked off. But Calvin Ridley finds himself under the ball looking like a outfielder, making up some yards, getting underneath the ball, and bailing out Tyree Jackson. That's probably 2 to 3 suspect throws. That could have been, oh man, big time trouble. Here we go. Look it. Tyree, left side, finds his man. Big hit. He's not going to hold on to that one, Game Master. Tyree, 13 of 16, buck 52. So he's 13 of 16. Out of those 3 incompletions, he's got an interception on 1. Out of those 13 completions, I can probably look to 2 to 3 of those potential interceptions, potential turnovers, just bad throws. Cool Hand Juke says, when Jackson is good, he's good, but when he implodes, look out. And I completely agree. Lobs it up there. That's going to be deflected. No, caught. Almost to the house.
Jackson's pass complete to Paul Richardson.
Paul Richardson, they got him off free agency. Wow, that was I like that animation a lot. A little bit of a hand on the ball by the defense. That's a very nice animation. Very nice catch for Paul Richardson, making big-time plays here in crunch time. Got to hold the 3 if you're the Dallas Cowboys. That was a dangerous defense. You see the line. All he had to do was get past that first line of defense.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, some crazy plays are happening. Cam Nugent, yeah, we're seeing Tyree Jackson get a little loose with the football, but his receivers just absolutely making plays and bailing them out. There's one over the middle. That's a touchdown. Easy peasy into the end zone, and just like that, Julio Jones says, you know what, when in doubt, find your best receiver, and you got your new, young, potential franchise quarterback finding the old veteran receiver, Julio Jones. There's no way they're going to overturn that. That's Julio Jones. You got to know his feet are always down. It's number 11, put 6 on the board as Atlanta's going to try to go back ahead by 10. Yeah, Game Master, great point. Ronald Jones was so good. They brought him over. They gave away Keanu Neal. They got Ronald Jones and O.J. Howard. And you look not much. We haven't seen much from O.J. Howard at all. But Ronald Jones looked very good, especially inside the red zone in this game, already with 2 touchdowns. You just have to think during that last drive when Tyree was kind of loose with the ball, do they take that kind of tape and realize, okay, when it gets a little close and he starts to kind of lose his way, the young quarterback, let's lean on Ronald Jones to kind of move the chains for us. Right there, you didn't see it on that drive, and it could have turned out disastrous, but at the end of the day, Tyree Jackson cools down, settles himself, and finds his receiver to put 6 on the board, 7 after the extra point, 28-18. Dangerous pass, probably picked off. That's a dangerous throw. Should have been, could have been, but wasn't. Looking for Amari Cooper. 3 black jerseys surrounding number 19. Just a dangerous forced pass from Dak Prescott. An INT like that is game over. Z-Star Gaming in the building. Julio. Oh. To the outside, nowhere to go.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Dante Fowler.
Yeah, Tyree Jackson definitely can be solid. 31 viewers watching right now. If you're interested in joining All Madden Gaming, go ahead and check us out. daddyleagues.com/AMG. It's just a free blitzer there on the right side. Dante Fowler Jr. They send the mid-blitz, and nobody picks him up. You like to block the halfback there. 4th and 26. Dallas is going to go for it here. They're going to get really aggressive. Only down 10 with 3 timeouts. I like to ask myself in these situations, what would Draco do? Conservative coach in the AMG would 100% punt the ball here. Shotgun formation, Zeke in the backfield. He's blocking this time. Nice movement. He's going to have to lay it out. Lays it out to A. There's going to be 3 guys around him looking for Zeke Elliott. Number 11. This is not going to happen. 1st and goal. Game over like Rover. No turnovers. If you're Atlanta, you got to come out here and think, let's put conservative on. Let's run the ball with Rojo. And let's head ourselves back to Atlanta. GG's Dallas Cowboys. If you're Dallas, you got to think here's an opportunity for the defense to have to step up again and put points on the board. We need to see a quick score here from Dallas. A turnover, quick score. Trying to strip the ball, nowhere to go there. Rojo just falls down, does his job. You got to wonder if Dallas is going to start using those timeouts. Not, they're going to let it roll. Z-Star in the chat saying, ATL dub. Banana said you should have punted it. Brad saying Rojo time. Draco, crossbody, nice. Also before that, about 10 messages before, Draco's yelling, no, punt the ball, and I completely agree. And up to the left side, Rojo, he's been so great inside here, and why not a little bit more? 3rd touchdown of the game, and guess what? 3rd time's a charm here for the Atlanta Falcons. They're going to go up 34-18. This extra point's going to put them up 17 on the day. And you got to wonder if Dallas is even going to come back out with Dak Prescott here down 35-18. Yeah, Redemption in the chat saying no choke job for Atlanta tonight. No, not at all. But it almost kind of was. You went up 21-3. Atlanta went up 21-3, and you look at this team. They're in the driver's seat. Everything seems to be going their way, and Dallas is able to run off 15 unanswered, turned it to 21-18. But since then, a 14-0 run for the Atlanta Falcons, and they quiet the crowd as you see a couple of Atlanta Falcons jerseys there in that front row behind the Atlanta Falcons end zone here in the second half. You just got to wonder if this is going to be one of those years for the Dallas Cowboys to start off All Madden Gaming. They're going to be sitting at 0-2 at the end of this game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Cool Hand Juke says, I went to get the mop for the bathroom 3-point game. I come back and it's this. Yeah. They play fast and in a hurry on both sides of the ball, and they score with the quickness. That's the Atlanta Falcons game here.
Number 21, Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To the outside, Zeke Elliott really nowhere to go. 15 carries, 34 yards. When you lock him up and you're the Atlanta Falcons, you're doing something right. You're doing something that's essentially going to put Dak Prescott in a bind because he's not driving the ball down effectively right now. You've seen a lot of questionable throws from Dak Prescott. They have to get Zeke Elliott going. And as far as this game went, started off 5 carries for 11 yards. Zeke Elliott came off a phenomenal game with 121 yards on 9.3 yards per carry versus the Rams. In a loss, they only put up 3 points. Dak has got to get rid of the ball quicker than that. 9 for 17, buck 10, 2 touchdowns and a pick. On paper, Dak Prescott doesn't look as bad as we've seen. What I've seen on the screen does not reflect what those stats are. Those stats actually make him seem to have had a better game than I thought with the 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, but still barely over 100 yards. Dallas special teams, nice play down to the 14-yard line. Nice way to flip the field. Under oath says, now he punts? Knees and GGs, this was the first AMG TV live broadcast. Number 1, Atlanta Falcons defeat the Dallas Cowboys 35-18. Dallas is going to fall to 0-2 on the season. Atlanta's going to keep their streak alive. They're sitting at 2-0. Upcoming week here for the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys in week 3. Let's take a look at their upcoming schedule. Dallas Cowboys, as this one's going to be an L right here. So you got a 35-3 loss, then a 35-18 loss to the Falcons. They got the Seahawks who lost to the Falcons 21-24 in week 1, are going to be taking on the Cowboys. And then you got the Browns Cowboys, Giants Cowboys, Cardinals Cowboys. So Washington football team, Eagles. There's some winnable games coming up for Cowboys. I can see them going on a little run. All is not lost for Dallas. $35-18 is the final score. Atlanta Falcons. Let's see where they're going to be playing at next week. Sitting at 2-0 ahead of their division, the NFC South. Atlanta Falcons next week going to be taking on the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears coming off a tough week 1 loss to the Detroit Lions. They're sitting at 0-1. And then they got the Packers and a very tough Carolina Panthers in division game. That might be our week 5 game to watch right here, guys. What do you think? Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, that should be a good one. Well, that does it for our broadcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are going to have a ton more features. I've been looking at all the widgets and all the stuff we can add. Just wanted to make sure we could get the sound and audio correct. And now we're going to start building from here. All Madden Game, if you're interested in joining, daddyleagues.com/AMG. Hit the join tab. Also, you can find us on Twitter at All Madden Gaming and our AMG TV Twitter at Watch AMG TV, where we'll have the schedules for the upcoming week announced every Monday on that Twitter. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email us at, All Madden Gaming.